Alright, blessings on all the people here. Follow me, subscribe to this channel, follow Brother Dank on all the platforms. We're going to do some tarot. Jordan Albert is here. Hopefully I have a little bit better connection. This is the card to begin. This will begin. Okay. Okay. Okay, Jordan. Here we all are. Here we all are, buddy. I even do it like that. I even do it like this. Okay, you guys. Let's see who's here. And I'll ask for the share and everything, right? I'll ask for the share. I'll ask for the follow. I'll actually share this myself. I'll retweet it. I'll share it with all my specific mutuals, 20,000 of them. And then we'll say hi to half and half. What's up, Puff and Play? What's up, Jordan? Here we go. Here we all are. You guys, I have humbly requested, thanks for inviting everyone, have humbly requested that you paypal.me/brotherdank some amount, whatever you feel is, whatever value this brings to you. And honestly, this is highly valuable content. This is a high point on Periscope. So support this ministry, yeah? Here's what we're going to do to get started is bless this whole situation. You have a negative balance, or you would? Oh, no. It's okay. It's a free gospel anyhow. You want a free card for your negative balance? You are looking at... Is that the 9? It's the 9. It's the 9 of Swords. Okay, here's the deal with the 9. 9s are good, bro. 9s transmute all the 6s. Actually, this is weird, man. This is like you're in distress. This is about your dream world. You're dealing with some type of nightmarish demons in this portrayal. Okay. So we'll see what that entails. We will see what that entails. Wait, let's do it like this so you can see it. Let's see what that means for ya. Okay. Here's the deal. What's up, John Doe? And Jug, guys. Okay. Hi. Would you like a card? 9 of Swords. Man, this is hard to find. Okay, 9 of Swords. When you lie down, you will not be afraid if your soul is serene. You will slumber restlessly if your deeds of the day have been unjust. So don't torture yourself, man. Be good to yourself, man. You don't need all that. You don't need all that in your life, man. Be good to yourself. Okay? Can you pull a card for me, please? Yes, Grim Reaper. Who else asked for one? That was Irene. Who else asked for one? Listen, I really would appreciate donations at paypal.me/brotherdank. A little $5 will go a long way. I'm pulling somebody. I'm like peeling them off of the concrete. I'm peeling them off of the street right now. So I definitely will. Who was next though? Was someone else next? If no one else speaks up, I will draw a card for Irene Neo. You, Irene, and I followed you, by the way. You're pulling the King of Cups. Everybody's been pulling the King of Cups all day. What the King of Cups is about judgment. It says, like, let your word be tactful. Let there be a purpose to it. And let your word be right. You know what I'm saying? Like, let your judgment be right. Let's see what the King of Cups actually says. King of Chalices says... King of Chalices. King of Chalices is this. Do not praise a man before hearing his reasoning and observing his behavior. Only therein lies proof of his value. Does he have a good reason behind it? Is he acting right? Then you know the fruit is good. Okay? That's what we got for you, Ireno. Now, Deb probably wants one too. Does this help you at all? Just a little bit ambiguous, but the King of Cups is a good position. Okay, you'll know them by their fruits. Who else? I'll take a hit to get started. I feel like I'm just getting started, but I've been at it for a while. You sure are welcome. Thank you for paypal.me/brotherdank. Jesus' weed is for the healing of the nations, the end of every curse, and hands-on healing. All that's in the research. We'll go through it. We will go through it. Anytime you're ready. You love my beard? paypal.me/brotherdank. That is love right there. Do I remind you of Jesus? Support your boy. It is a beard though, right? It is a beard of sorts. It's a beard of a particular variety. What's up, Fedot? What's up, Fedot? Is there anybody else who we can help right now? Who else wanted one? You guys, there's so much stuff in the air with me right now. It's crazy. Rasta. Eerie. Amen, Don. Amen, Kent. Rastafari. Rastafari. Hey, sweetie, we love you. We love you. Let's get Sweetie a card. Let's get Sweetie a card. Sweetie, we're going to give you a reading. You're about to get a full-on reading. How old am I? What sort of question is that? What color are you? How old are you? What religion are you? What's your politics? Bob Marley. Amen, amen, amen. Look, we'll play some Bob Marley, if that'll get the tip jar rolling. You guys are doing this for donations right now because I'm peeling my friend off of the sidewalk. She's going through a hard time. So feel free to hit that tip jar. I'm going to give Sweetie a quick reading right here. What's up, Etheric James? I'm following you. You're an astral thinker. Jay Stizzy is here. You guys follow your boy. Follow me back. Let me ask for the follow. I'll ask for the follow. Jesus, man, that is an original comment. Only like Jesus, only like Moses. Jesus is weed. This is a beard like he would have donned. This is a beard like a man. It's a beard like a man wears. This is a beard the man wears, bro. Okay. Why is this doing that? Alright. I'm trying to get comfortable. Okay, sweetie, you ready? Are you even here? Show chat. I'm sorry, I missed it. My beard has grown. Okay, I turned the chat off for a second, so everybody's ready though, right? I followed you. You can't leave without that. That's right. Listen, I'll send you a picture of this beard so you can check out my YouTube. That's where you can find the best beardage. It's hard keeping one. Props to you. It's hard keeping a beard like this. No, it's not. It's easy, man. Easy, dude. It's how nature intended. You keep it clean. You keep it smelling good. Keep it. It looks great. If you feel great about it, it looks great. Okay. Okay. Let's get Sweetie a card. I'm gonna cut the deck. Here's the deal, Sweetie. Have you ever had your cards? Have you ever read cards or anything like that? Have you ever done that? Okay. Listen, when we were talking, I wasn't really doing this, or we certainly would have got you some cards pulled. Okay? Hey, Batgirl. Hey, Batgirl. Okay. Now, Sweetie, I'm gonna tell everybody. If this helps you at all, paypal.me/brotherdank. It's a great place. I still need to send you some candy too, my friend. Just a little bit of this and that. Just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Okay? Some good American candy. Yep. Oh, I love Sweetie, you guys. She's my favorite. I do love you. Okay, here's your cards. So let's think about maybe like a problem that you have, or a desire that you have, or like something that you want that you don't necessarily have right now, or some problem that you want to work on, or something that you just desire. Bro, stop. Let me stop right now, because Larry say so. What's up, Larry Sanders? Hey, dude. Hey, what did they say on Larry Sanders? They said, hey now. Hey now. What, Larry Sanders? What? Sweetie, this guy's interrupting everything. You love my beard. Okay, paypal.me/brother dank. That's where the love may be exchanged. If I gave you love with this beard. I'm trying to peel my friend off the pavement and we need donations. Send your love. Send your love. Send your love. PayPal.me/brother dank. Okay, I'm being serious about that. Let's get Sweetie her cards though. I send everyone with beards money. I mean, as you should, particularly how much how much do you love this beard? How much do you love this beard? I would say a fiver shows love, a 20 shows much love. Okay, back to Sweetie. Back to Sweetie. You love it enough? Do a 20. Dude, seriously, is it a $50 beard you're looking at? Is this a priceless beard? Is this priceless? Okay, Batgirl, I'm going to get to your reading in a second. I really want to get to Sweetie. You guys, everybody drop the garbage just for a moment. Thank you. Thank you. 50 does it. 50 does it. Honestly, I'm trying to peel my friend up off the side of the road, and I'm here to help people. All we're doing is helping people. $50 late. All right, $50. Okay. Usually when people say they're going to do something like give you money, they end up not doing it. $50 for 2 hours? Hey, man, that's fine. That's fine. Honestly, if you send 50, man, I'll owe you like a real good session and stuff like that. Okay. So here's what we're going to do for Sweetie. And you guys, email me at dankministries@gmail.com. DM me on Twitter or Instagram and book your session, man. We'll do guided meditations. What's this hashtag? Intuitive readings, tarot. I mean, I'll do intuitive drawings. I do have one liner. Watch, this may not look helpful. Seriously, like, I never knew I would be doing this, but I never even know what I'm going to do in the middle of a reading until I get in it. And then I feel it out and see what happens. Thank you, Sally, for commenting. But look, one thing I came up with, I was like, man, I was like waiting before a reading. I was like, man, I felt compelled to draw. I felt compelled to draw. I just want to show you kind of what I came up with here. This should be the book. This should be the book. I'm sorry, you guys. Give me one moment. Oh, this is it. Okay. See, I just felt compelled to draw. And this is what came to me. Stuff like this, right? Stuff like that. So you can't really see that necessarily. Let's put it sideways. But there's stuff going on. There's stuff going on in this. Maybe you can't see it too well. See, there's stuff going on. There's stuff going on there, you guys. So it's just a drawing, and like as I drew it out, things meant certain things. And I was able to explain it to the person I read for. You know, so like that's what's up, you guys. Stuff like that goes on. It's always helpful. I've never had someone we finished this like, man, that didn't help me. You know, it's helpful. It is pretty cool. This is why I'm putting on this earth. Jesus is weed, and all the drugs and all the medicines righteously applied by righteous alchemists and knowledge, and also hands-on healing, energy medicine, like we're gonna do. This is a teachable thing. It's in science. It's 100% effective against cancer in laboratory studies, and it's contagious like a disease. Where the control subjects in the experiment received the healing, even though they weren't being like prayed for. There was no medicine being sent them. Okay, where can we get DMT? Try your bloodstream. Try taking a nap. You'll get a flood of DMT. Try looking at every organic object, every organic thing that lives. There's DMT in it probably. Okay, here you come, Sweetie. If everyone would please heart right now, we want to give a warm welcome. This is Sweetie's first reading ever with the cards here. So all your hearts here, show support. Sweetie, I think she's ready to receive it. Okay, let's go with our first card here. This is smoking for chronic migraines. Eat that weed. Never had one? Okay, we'll get you next in line. Listen, I have chronic migraines too, but I don't have them because I eat my weed and I stay right. And I see him at bay and I do all the things. I stretch or whatever. Okay, and protect your neck with the migraines. Sweetie. Okay, tarot's kind of, it's just these cards are going to do certain things and we'll talk about them, right? Here's your first card. You're looking at, and let's do it so you can kind of see it. You're looking at the world. Wow. The world. So that's your first card, the world. Now this is probably, Sweetie, this is going to be like the way that, like, I guess maybe this is as your first card. This could be like the problem, right? This could be the thing you have to confront. Birds chirped on this first card. Cool. This could be the thing that that is like, it's not even, I don't even want to call it the problem. This is the challenge that maybe you're facing. And all it is the world, right? The world was made for you. That's what you need to receive right now. The world is waiting for you. They're expecting you. They want you. They love you. The world is nothing to be worried about. And I'm only saying that because, see, it came in right side up. There's no resistances in the world for you. Everybody just makes it easy for you, you know? Everybody really wants to do all they can to go out of their way to make it good with you. To make it good with you. Like we do it together. So, here's what the card says. It's like someone in a womb of sorts. You see the womb? Okay, the womb is like the womb, sweetie. I don't know if you can see this. Let me turn my light up. You got a few wombs here, okay? What you have is a womb from like the spiritual realm, okay? And these are like these are spirit animal spirits, these are like human or maybe angelic spirits. This is the divine realm, okay? And it's like the world is your womb of safety and development, okay? And you see the mother figure within the world perpetuating the bodily life cycle, bearing a child, okay? And so what you're seeing here is that, the world is your friend. It's your right place. It's the correct place for you. You belong here. This is exactly where nature has you, in the world. And as you experience things in the world, like beautiful things, like maybe you meet a man, sweetie, and you guys make a baby together. Maybe that happens, like in this scenario. You see the blue here, and you see the blue here in the world. That's the same blue, okay? So what you're seeing is the spiritual realm present in the protected womb of the world, right? So there's interplay, there's exchange. And if you think about the uterus, like, there's blood flowing through all this, there's exchange of nutrients and all this. So the spirit world is the same way. The spiritual realm, the divine realm, enlightens the world. It brings the world into being, and it's a good thing. And so what you're looking at here as well is it's like your communications for the blue and your life's path for the yellow. Also, the darkness is just there to help the two worlds, the two spaces. There's going to be some darkness in there intermingling, and so that is the places where you might not understand the connection, right? It might be obscure, or it might not be comprehensible or understandable, but it's part of the process. And honestly, isn't that darkness? Isn't that like the least recognizable thing? That's what you notice the least. Like that's the smallest part of this picture, even though it's important to it. It's important to it, but it's not the main part. It's not the main thing going on in the world. Okay, so that's not a bad card to begin with. I think it's beautiful. Okay, this next card, welcome spiritually gifted. This next card is going to be probably like where you're at right now. Welcome back, rather. Where you're at right now, kind of where you're at, and what you need to be aware of right now. But this is your foundation place, okay? Ooh, nice card. So this is where you're at right now. This is the 8 of Chalices, okay? So the Chalices is about gifts and about elixir or medicine and things like this. And so with this gift, the 8 cups, you have this man. These are this is his, you see the hand of his angel. The hand of his angel is guiding him on his right shoulder, probably showing him where to look, and he's getting all these good details. Look, he's in the world, he's staring out into the universe. Just following his vision. This is a man in the world, sweetie, like you were in the world. Just, seeing all these beautiful things and finding knowledge, right? Let's actually see what the book says for the world. I'm sorry I didn't do that. Let's see what the book says for the world. This guy doesn't get it. This guy is totally against it. Someone said hell no. Okay. The world says wisdom exists. Wisdom exists, but who possesses the wisdom? Don't get tired of seeking wisdom. Even though you'll only get a little bit of the wisdom, keep going after the wisdom. That's your encouragement to be in the world. Seek wisdom. And what do you find yourself doing right now in your present card? Are you seeking wisdom or what? So you're on path. Also, 8 is the infinity number. So this is like these are like the big ideas, the vast concepts. You're looking for the big stuff. And even though you might not get the full picture, you're still seeking that wisdom. So I want to say you're doing the right thing. Let me see what this guy says. He's number 8 of cups. 8 of cups. Endeavor to look far ahead into space and time. Seek to understand the changes that tomorrow will bring and prepare yourself today to face them. Okay, so that's the wisdom there. When you look out into the stars, you are seeing things that are a million years old, but you're also seeing, and you're seeing things that happened a million years ago, but you're also seeing the fact that this comet is about to slam into Earth in 6 years, even though the image itself is 30 years old. Okay, so wise to all these things, you see all the signs and you interpret them in ways that will prepare yourself for the coming times. Okay? And you're facing them right now and dealing with them right now. So when things come, that whole timeline has been affected by your intention and your desires, and this timeline manifests what you want to bring in. But being aware is part of that system, you know, and raising your being wise to the ongoings, to the happenings of the world and the universe. Okay, there's your last card. This is what you're going to be looking at in the future, like things that are coming in, things to be aware of coming up. And you've got a Knight of Chalices. Wow, nice. So let's see what. And this knight, he's a white knight, rides a white horse. He's a good guy. And let's just see what the book says about him. Let's just see what the. Oh wait, this is a female knight. Sweet. This knight is actually a woman. This is you. Riding the gifts, riding all the gifts. Okay. So because you did all these things, let's see the Knight of Chalices. Welcome the messenger with respect. Even if he brings bad news, still welcome the messenger. By speaking with him, you will learn many useful things. So just like this guy is trying to prepare, you know, never blame the messenger, never be mad at the messenger, always receive the message. Because it will only help you to have that information. The messenger is there to bring you important details that you need to know. Okay? Nice. So that was a quick 3-card reading. Right there. And I think this is really good for you, sweetie. These are really good for you. Okay? And so this says you're going to have messengers come. Messengers are on the way. Be on the lookout for them. You know, they're going to keep you right where you need to be in the world. Hear the messenger, okay? And keep searching. Keep searching and being open. You're so beautiful. I want you to know that. You're so beautiful. Honestly, it's ridiculous. Okay. That's how I feel about Sweetie. You're welcome. And so, and to amplify this, look, if you ever feel like bad or like worried about the world, man, look, dude, the world has you in its arms, you know, the world has you safe, the world has you blessed, you know, the world has you in its, Mother Earth has you in her arms, seriously. And all of divine creation, all of the universe is there to support you, sweetie, to support you. What were you worried about? It's only love in every direction, man. In all the dimensions. Seriously. So, and these are things to do. If you go to these places, if you have like some peppermint oil or some lavender right now, you go home in the womb and you associate that peppermint oil with home in the womb, okay? In the Mother Earth, the universal womb. Yes? And we didn't even get into what happens it's interesting. It's interesting. Um, it's interesting what happens like in the birth process, and then and you come out of the womb. But then in the divine realm, it's like, what is the next step of, like, what is the life like? If the world is a womb, what happens when we exit the womb of the world? What happens when we leave this womb and we're born into something else, right? What happens when we're born into the other dimension, right? Because this round was actually pretty good. You know, whenever I left my mother's womb, I've been having a pretty good experience. So I can't imagine what happens when I leave this womb. Man. I know when I was in the womb as a baby, I didn't have a clue what was going to happen. But man, I'm impressed. I'm impressed, you guys. May we always be continually impressed by the amazing blessing of this life rolling. This life we got going, you guys. Larry Sanders is back. He was in and out. He's trying to get his $50 together in a couple hours. Okay. Seriously, that was beautiful. Who's next? We got Spiritually Gifted in Chelsea in the house. You guys, paypal.me/BrotherDank is a great place to send a donation if this is helping you at all. I'm trying to help others accounting for these funds. And also, like, we can do this more. I'm here at your service. This is a service ministry, delivering the free gospel, and we can definitely book a session. I'm here to support you. I'm here to be with you. I'm here to hold the space with you. I'm present. Here we are doing it. And we can get you some tools. We can do whatever it takes. We'll get to it. You're agnostic? Cool. You know, Jesus was highly agnostic. Jesus had atheistic bents. Okay? And as far as agnosticism, it's a scientific maybe thing to consider. Like there's limits to our ability to know certain things about the Godhead, but that doesn't necessarily eliminate the necessity of the God concept when you're dealing with language and trying to describe reality. Even as an agnostic, you may want to consider what God is. I mean, agnostic, okay, well, God's in that statement, right? And that it's about the knowing the divine, the gnosis there. It's like there's agnostic means there's a limit to my knowing. But even atheistic, like believing that there's not a God, or you know, that's a little bit more problematic, because what you're saying is, I don't believe in this thing that I'm saying. I don't believe in this thing we're referring to. But then there's the thing right there that you're referring to, right? And it doesn't have to be what it's made out to be. But even in your concept, even if you reject other people's idea about the Godhead, you probably still have your concepts of the Godhead, which is like the place beyond the limitations of language to describe. The happenings that are beyond our ability to explicate on, you know, to explain with language. That's where it reaches the God realm. So these are terms we want to consider when we're talking about atheist, agnostic, or what is the one that believes in God? Deist, I guess. What's up, baby Jasmine? We're dealing with language here, and it's important that we are particularly accurate and with our language, because our language manifests all of reality. Our language creates this whole experience, our intention, and then the thoughts that we have actually make this go, make it what it is. So we want to be, you know, we want to lend the Godhead some consideration, because it's part of what we are here to express. And if you can't know it and say it, then how can you live it and make it? Y'all think about that. So I'm saying is real, man. Like, with our thoughts, we can do all sorts of things, like eliminate cancer in experimental studies. Repeatable, reliable models are out there to do this. Okay, not really language, but definition of our belief system. Okay, division. Okay, I see this. Okay, I acknowledge both of those comments. So, Batgirl, here's the deal. Religion, yeah, Jesus was way against religion. I was sticking to the Christian scriptures because all this is covered. If you ever go to the Word, you'll see exactly what everyone's saying about this. And Jesus was very anti-religion. Whenever he stepped into the temple, he had to call them all hypocrites and murderers because it's a life and death situation. We're talking about with the medicine and the priesthood class and the healing arts and the information gate. Okay? So religion can be a thing to sort of design people's behavior. You need to go to the doctor meeting soon. I love you so much, sweetie. I love you so much. I receive you as totally well. Please call me anytime. Things are going to go great with the doctor. He's there to help you. You're there to get better. Okay. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Okay, Chelsea. Bye. So religion, right? Religion can be bad, obviously. But you'll know the truth, and spirituality as laid out in the word is pretty crystal clear about what's good and what's bad. You'll know everything by their fruits. There's no one smarter than you. You're going to have to be the ultimate judge here. And honestly, though, the power that I'm talking about and the science is reflected in the word in my reading. It has nothing to do with any religious institution, but just check the script. Check the script, and then I'll refer you to a couple scientific articles that corroborate that when Jesus Christ walked in through the town, he actually could heal the whole town. And it actually is something he could teach the apostles how to do. And his name is actually a functional symbol to bring out this manifesting technology in a politically difficult terrain where it was dangerous to do so. And we're kind of still in those times. And that is why religion has stood up to obscure and deflate this tool and to malign our relationship with it so that you don't wield your power. Because the religious institutions are very, much more happily repurposing your energies for their uses. Adrian Brody, is that you? I've heard that one before. Thank you, thank you. I've heard that one before. Yeah, it's Adrian Brody. Oh, you're a bird specialist? Expert? Cool. I'm Adrian Brody. PayPal.me/Brother Dank. Send your money. Okay, and so I saw that you were, I'm sorry, Chelsea, I saw what you said that you were, but I forget it, because I had a few things going on in my head. You said you are Buddhism. Fidel, now that's one I don't get all the time. Let me follow you. JC, let me commend JC, JMCMCMCMCMRC31 for calling me Fidel Castro. I have not gotten that one. I don't think I've ever gotten that. That was an original bearded troll right there from JMCMCMCMCR or whatever. And thank you for that. Everyone give him full props. You can even add him on Twitter that he had probably the most original beard meme. You look like this famous person in history who donned a beard than I've heard in a while. And I mean that from the heart, bro. That's from the heart. That's a true testimony right there, man. I'm not putting you on at all. Okay. I think I was clear about that and correct. Chelsea, Buddhism, right? Okay, Buddhism, it can be wonderful, man. It can really help you do some breakthroughs. I don't know what's on the other side of Buddhism because I haven't gone through all the steps and all that, and but I know that things about you're not your mind and all these are good things. These are good meditations, man. They're gonna improve people's lives. Some of the churches of Buddhism, obviously churches and religions of all that, you're gonna have some problems when things get doctrinal. I don't like a lot of the Buddhist doctrine that goes into zazen necessarily. I like to be more creative with my space. Okay? Christ is about your creative power. Now, you may need to clear the space and zazen out and go there, but you don't want to have an idle mind or anything like that. If you need to go there and cut language out of it and go in, and if you can find those avenues, that's wonderful. It's a great way to access that stuff. But you also want to be productive in your meditative space. So, if you're doing that, then do that. But there's a lot of things that you can do that are extremely productive, and that's what I really promote more than some of the, I guess if you're just pure journeying, I would rather see you create a little bit. How about that? I'd rather see you create. Some people like to travel or they like to explore. Let's work together. And some people are called to go there and do those things. Others are called to work with one another. And so this is a great thing I see in the Christian text is like people are the apostles are called to perform. You know, once you've got the faith, then you got to live it. You got to live it. And obviously, this isn't all the traditions. This isn't all the religions and all the scriptures. You know, this is to make a better life. You know, obviously. But I am particularly impressed with the transparency of the Christian testimony. It's like out there in the open, weed, healing, this is how it's done, let's do it. It's apologetics, it's like the defense of that. It's a legal defense of itself in a politically sticky situation. And a lot of the religions are going back to drugs at some point. I'm sure Buddha's got a drug culture in it. They're pouring him some wine or whatever. Pouring him some rum. What do you guys pour him? All the mixed wines had some weed in there, and I am not familiar with the Buddhist tradition, but don't you guys leave some alcohol on the altar? And so look, I'm not scared, and I'm not incorrect when it comes to these drugs and these religions and stuff. I'm saying let's put it all back together and give it to the rightful owners, which is each human being who's here to wield their power, man. Let everybody wield their power, man. Let everybody be strong and just blast it. That's how I feel, man. People want to tell me I'm wrong about it. I'm not. Everyone deserves to be in their full power. They deserve that decency. They deserve that courtesy. They have that right. I'm talking about drugs and healing. And the economy of all that. The economy of all that. Where are we banking? Where are we banking today? Who are we banking with? Okay. How we doing, Chelsea? How we doing, David? Look up the Vedas. Okay, I will. I'm gonna go to the. I've like checked them out. We're gonna do some Vedas. We'll check them out. We'll let them rip on YouTube's. Thank you, Goldie. Okay. Are there any final questions, thoughts, comments, concerns, extensions, dialogues to be had or offered? Vedanta is the origin branch of Hinduism. Okay, cool. There's probably some cool stuff there for sure. For sure. And so here's the thing too. Here's another thing to point out. My life is going too good right now, and I'm afraid it's going to turn for the worse. Oh no, girl. No. Let me tell you guys something else. Stephen, heart me if you're hearing this. Stephen, yes you can. You're welcome. Please and thank you. Yes you can, thank you. You guys, Stephen was the first martyr of the Christian church. And his dying testimony was that Moses was learned in all the wisdoms of the Egypts. Okay? So this includes Hinduism and all these different religions. Moses was hip to this. If it came out before Moses, he knew it. Jesus was just as hip to all this. He had considered all these things, and they incorporated the best of the traditions. They incorporated all of the wisdoms into what they had going on, and they provided this testimony. You know, at this late hour, about 2,000 years ago, that was what they put down and stood before Rome and said, this is what's up, and anointed with oil and healed the people. Okay. Trey, from Texas. Bro, how are you tonight? Okay, I did want to touch on, though, because Chelsea thinks something's coming up. Chelsea, I'm gonna read you some cards, but I want to get to Trey, okay? Now, Trey, let me know if you're ready. Let me know if you're ready, bud. What's up, Lightel Israel? Let's do it. Okay. Trey, I'm serious, man. Bad girl, hang on, babe. Hang on. We're going to get you next. Trey, I'm going to ask you to paypal.me/brotherdank. I'm basically going to beg you to do so because I've been reading for hours and hours and hours today. Somebody dropped me 5, but that's about it. And the whole reason I got on here to read and help people is because I'm trying to help my other friend with some funds who have to peel off of the cement because she's been hard up. Okay? She's out there on the streets. And she needs help. and we're all trying to put it together. So paypal.me/brotherdank. Let's get you some cards. Also want to say what's up, DeCruz. But Trey from Texas, here's the deal. Here's your first card. How did that happen? Man, this is strange. Okay, so we just did a 3-card reading with my friend Sweetie, and the world came up. So pretty much I'm getting from you, I'm gonna get a similar foundation. This is the first card that came up in the last reading. We're looking at a womb scenario. And this is like what the world is to you. You've got the whole drama of life going on. And you've got the spiritual realm back here. And things are integrated. It's also indicating that life is a womb for the next stage. Okay, so these are concepts you want to consider. Also, you're at home in the world. Everything's provided umbilically. Umbilically. There's no worries, dude. Everything's given. Okay? The world keeps coming up. Okay, let's see what's coming up, though, on your incoming. On your incoming. Okay. Maybe I should give you a shuffle. I gotta give him a shuffle. Okay. We're going to have to actually did not shuffle these properly, Trey. I must not shuffle them at all. So let's just bear in mind the world. You get to keep this. You get to keep this card for sure. But I'm gonna get you some fresh cards here. But I'm gonna let you keep this one for a moment. You think about the world, buddy. You think about the world for a second. How good it is to you. You think about the world. Okay. Sorry about that, Trey. Okay. Here's one for you, though. Wow. Okay, you're looking at the Queen of Swords, dude. The Queen of Swords. And the world is going to be your base position. So the Queen of Swords is probably what you're dealing with around now. Okay. I don't know if this is I'm confused by the world now. Okay, I don't know if this is an incoming thing or if something that you're actually dealing with right now. But the Queen of Swords, she's got a butterfly coming off of there. And a bird of, looks like a bird of war. Looks like a predatory bird right here. Now, sitting on her throne is like rock solid in the angelic. Do you see that? Do you see that? What is this? What is this? Yeah, these are her angel guides. You see the little devil and the little angel lady? Dude, she is rock solid in that foundation, dude. Okay, I just want to point that out. And the sword is going to be like the word. The sword is going to be her wisdom, dude, wielded with her tongue. Okay, that's how she's reigning right here in this kingdom. So let's roll this Queen of Swords. And I don't know if this is like a female in your life. This could be, this could even be like a symbolic feminine energy thing. Let me see what the book says about it for the Queen of Swords. Or obviously a type rather than an actual like person is relevant to. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is okay. Weep for misfortune, but maintain your dignity. Remember the reason for the pain, but take flight. Console yourself with the joys of life. Wow. So in the wisdom, in the Queen's wisdom, dude, you know, it's okay to weep for misfortune, but don't get crazy with it and, you know, don't ride that to the extremes to where it does everyone a disservice. And remember why you're hurt, but get out of that. Get out of that. You know, flee from that. You don't need to go in those cycles of those feelings. It's a time to mourn, time to move on. And when you need to console yourself, these cards keep coming up too. Do so with the joys of life. So you probably have, like, if it's something that hurts you, man, maybe let's say it's the loss of someone, right? Man, the whole reason the loss is there because all those good times, you know. So there's that whole aspect. Like you really want to immerse yourself in the goodness, and if it rather than associate something with a loss, just associate it with all the you know, all the love that is there, all the everlasting joy that is present. You know, make sure that you're present there and that you tie all these things into the goodness, you know. So that's one way to make sure that, you know, You're at home at your womb. You're at home in your womb. Let's get another card on you. And this is the Ten of Pentacles. It's coming up upside down, so that could be something you're going to want to be aware right now. And this is maybe this is, I don't know, this can be not a loss, but a misfortune. Okay, if there's a misfortune coming up, you know, or be prepared to maybe reverse a misfortune, because the 10 is a good number, dude. 10's like a good infinity number, and so it's about manifesting as well. And so what you have right here is the whole town. You have the whole community under the administration of the elder, under the tree of wealth. And the wealth is like what you invest, what you bank in, what you invest in your emotional and your attentional energies into. What we have is a community surround under the restful tree of plenty, the angelically provided bounty of nature, you know, out here in the world. You know, so the queen is like seeing some joys here, out here in the world, because of the way we're running it. And we're looking at the 10 of Pentacles. It is better to be capable of helping than to wait for help from someone. Conquer your independence and maintain it as long as you live. Your independence. Man, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey, Carla. What's up, Miss Carla? Okay, and you get one more card. Even though that was pretty good. Even though that was pretty good there. Let's get a screenshot of those if you like. Oops. Should get a little screenshot of those. Sometimes they don't want it. That's fine. But it's up there. Okay. Trey, you're welcome. You're welcome, Trey. Okay, now, are you ready, Chelsea? Are you ready now? Yes, Chelsea is ready. Okay. Okay, Chelsea. We're just going to get some cards out for you. Let's do this one. This one came up earlier. This one's weird. The moon. The moon. Okay, so in the moon card, you have this, it's like a shrimp. What's up with that shrimp? Okay, so I couldn't really figure that out earlier. I looked at this. You got the two pillars. You got the angel guides leading this guy on a soul journey home. You know? He's definitely on path. Wow, that's strange. Okay, so the lunar cycles probably have something to do with the way these things reproduce, all walks of life. It's bringing the water component into it because of the tides. Oh, maybe because of the tides, right? So this is life on the tides. Okay, well that makes more sense now. Life on the tides, sister. Okay. Let's pull up the moon. Let's see what it says about it. Life on the rocks. No, it's beautiful. It's the work of the tides. Okay. The moon is like 18. Do not wander in barren lands if not to seek yourself. Do not follow solitary roads if not to find truth and goodness. So do these things with a sense of purpose and you will bear life. You know what I'm saying? Like, this being, you know, can only do its thing based on the tides and all that. We're just like that. And it may seem wild to be driven by the tides and stuff like that. And so I guess what it's saying is only, saying like only, let's see the moon again. Oh yeah. only wander if you're seeking yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, be driven by the tide with that purpose, with that life driven purpose. Okay, it's not a bad place to start. Then we're pulling. Now, this is your present position. Pulling up maybe resistance. Maybe this is like, maybe this is this might be the solitary road that you might want to make sure you're trying to find some truth and goodness here, because you pulled the Four of Pentacles, and so it's going to be about where you're investing your energies again. And so let's see what the Four of Pentacles says. There are those who manifest wealth without having anything, and those who have much, although they seem poor. You must only be interested in their honesty. Okay, so as you go about this, gosh, I keep wanting to reread this moon thing. I'm sorry, but I just gotta keep rereading it. So if you find yourself wandering, or you find yourself alone, you're looking for the honesty about it. And what's honesty in you is yourself and truth and goodness. So the same way with others. This is about others. Okay? Some people seem wealthy, but you really need to get to the honest truth about it. And it's about where people invest their wealth. Are they invested in goodness? Are they seeing good fruits in the world? Or are they just invested in a big wad of cash? Not that either of those are bad, but be honest about it, because upside down it's a little bit concerning. You want to make the right judgment. Okay? So look for that as far as like where you're investing things. It's not necessarily just money. It's maybe your labors and your life's energies. And so we're coming up on these last cards, things to be aware of coming up, coming down the pipe, coming in. Five of Pentacles. Look, you pulled a 4 and a 5. Okay, so I think you're going to be okay. I think you're going to be on track dealing with the 4 being up. I think you're going to be okay. Because coming up right next is a 5 of Pentacles. And like this dude is like this is weird. This is like a shawl. He's got like some wings. It's all about like, fives are about like dividing things in a certain way. And I'm trying to understand this guy's shawl. This is like not wings, right? All the other images have like wings. This guy's like wearing a rag. What's up with that? 5 of Pentacles. The most powerful magic is that which invokes well-being for your neighbor. Oh, he's taking poverty. Oh, man. Those who arouse negative energy will be swallowed by it. Oh, he's like, don't judge me and be negative, man. It invokes well-being for your neighbor. Wow. So look, whenever you're dealing with others honestly, your big move is helping your neighbor, man. That's how you know it's the right one. Okay? And when you aim with your magic to help somebody else, then you're going to be most powerful. But stay away from negative stuff, because it can really get to you. But I think you're positive enough to wield this properly. You know? Let me get some of that. You can get your screenshot if you like. I always like to give people the opportunity to screenshot it. And then I'll hold it there for a second until they do it. Do you know how to screenshot? Not everyone does. She's not going to try. Okay, you did. Okay, cool. But look, helping others, that's why we did this today. Because I am trying to help my friend. Okay. Can I do you? Oh my gosh, I can. Lee? Is it Lee? Oh, Chelsea. Excuse me. PayPal.me/BrotherDank is a great place to donate. And it's going to help me help my friends, just like your reading was all about. I'm not even joking. Or being funny. Your reading was all about that. And what was the other thing? Oh, yeah, and book a session anytime. DM me on Twitter or Instagrams or whatever, and we'll make a time. And we'll go through it. Oh, thank you so much. Um, and we'll go through like a meditation. We'll do some more tarot. We'll do the drawings and all that good stuff, man. And honestly, I want to put a manifesting team together, and we bring out the whole revelation for world peace. We'll do all that. Okay, but Lee, let's do you. Lee, I'll pull you a couple of cards. This might be the last reading for tonight because I'm getting a little tired. And I will beg you to donate at paypal.me/brotherdank immediately, so we can help my friend. Okay, let me give you a shuffle. Let me give you a little shuffle here. Oh, one just popped out. That one's definitely yours. Put it right here. And we're going to give it a shuffle here. Oh, did that one want to pop out? No, we're not going to let it. We're just going to do this thing right here. And we're going to do this thing right here. And we're going to do it one more time. We're going to do about... one more time. Okay. Okay, Lee, are you ready? Are you ready? I think I already asked you that. I think you said you were ready. Okay. Knave of Pentacles. Knave of Pentacles. Is this interesting or what? So, he's got like this golden bird. And he has got this golden coin. Man. And the pentacle is always interesting because you never know what they're investing it in. Is it in like material or spiritual? Is it in money or works or labors? But it's almost like he's weighing the entire pentacle scenario against this gold representation, right? This gold works. He's like weighing it against this. Let's see what the book says. This knave is up to. He's like wielding one representation against another representation. Isn't that weird? Let's see what this says. Knave of Pentacles. Love discipline. Love discipline. Like it, okay? Love discipline. Because without it, there is no knowledge. Do not resent reprimands, or you will remain in ignorance. So I guess that's what I would say about this knave. I would almost want to reprimand his little butt. Because he's like, what is he doing? He's hard to determine. Does he lack knowledge? I don't know. But he sure does have the discipline to consider it, doesn't he? He has the discipline to hold this thing right here and hold this thing right here. Okay, he loves the discipline of it. Let's give him his props. It's not a bad place to start. Okay? Good first card. Good first card. Yeah. And this is kind of like where you're coming from, where you're starting from, where you're at, leading up to right now. And this is kind of what you're dealing with more right now. Death. Wow. Death. Now this guy's riding the death horse rather triumphantly. Let's give him that. Hi, fly girl. Let me follow you. Let me follow you. You are a fly, Jasmine. You're a fly girl. Okay. Now, cause he's victor at the battle. He's victory at the battlefield, dude. That's why. That's where the death comes in. Okay. So you're riding victory, but man, let's see what it says. 13, death. Everything ends sooner or later. Pain strikes everyone. Therefore, live today with joy, but tend to those who suffer and offer them your help. Okay? So you want to avoid war. You want to avoid all that. This guy probably helped somebody he found lying on the ground there. Probably would help them. Okay. That's a powerful card. Are you dealing with something like that right now? What's up, Black Excellence? I see you. I'm already following you. Okay. Well, let's see what the future's going to bring. This is kind of heavy to be dealing with right now. But I see you living with joy and you're willing to help and you're fighting the battles, man. That's cool. You got the discipline. You got the heart. And coming down the pipe, you got, a situation. Six of Swords coming up. Wow, Six of Swords coming up. You can get a reading. Please PayPal me for donation because I'm trying to help out a friend. That's why we're helping people with these readings. And also to make sure that you're in line. This was going to be my last reading. I'm getting kind of tired, but definitely a gift would pep things right up. So, Six of Swords. It was upside down, so this is something probably coming up that you might want to pay attention to. Swords may be a language thing that you're dealing with, or an intentional thing. Six is sometimes problematic, but let's see what it breaks down to. Right here. You've got this family. It looks like they're in some type of exile. What's up, Carrie? Some type of exile, but the family's intact, right? You've got the is that the mother and the father? It's the mother and the father with the baby and the child. Okay, that's what's up. And it says, "Can you get a reading?" Yes, Fly Girl. Hang on one second, Jasmine. This is the last card in this one. Six of Swords. Leave your country if the need or desire of knowledge impose it, but never deny your roots. Leave your country, but never forget this stuff. Never forget all this stuff, man. Yeah, leave, but don't forget that. Not something you can forget, right? Nope, not in this lifetime, he said. Nope. Nope, not with my discipline. Okay? But, look, leave if you gotta leave, man. I mean, you're not getting a lot of, it's not like a lot of sunshine going on necessarily, but you're just living the life, man. You're doing the things. Like, all I can say is, like, keep doing it hard, man, because that's what you got going. Does that help? The dude left? Oh, Lee, does that help? Does that help, Lee? Okay, that helps. Cool. You can book a session anytime we do meditation, intuitive things, paypal.me/brotherdank. I do want to get to Jasmine. Carrie, yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Please follow me, dude. We're going to pray together. We're going to do all the things. Okay. For sure. And book some time, man. I'm trying to, you guys, I'm here to help out my friend tonight immediately in the emergency fashion on paypal.me/brotherdank. But, also, like, let's book a sesh. I'm here to, like, meet the ones, hold the space, be present so that we can all move forward together. You know? Jasmine, let's get to you. Let me shuffle this a little bit. Now's not a bad time to hit that paypal.me. If you were ever thinking about it, you can get in the line and get your intention in there and amplify that by exchanging the offering, exchanging the gift, sharing the experience with that investment. The same way I've offered the investment. Gold Spitter's here. Gold Spitter's here, you guys. Gold Spitter. Okay. These are pretty shuffled, but I just want to give them a decent shuffle because, you know, things come up. Things come up repetitively, and it's usually not because I didn't shuffle. Fly Girl, things come up repetitively. It's not because I didn't shuffle. You know? It's not why. The same things come up. Okay. I love this deck, too. It's a really beautiful deck. Okay. Fly Girl's got, this is coming from the past here, coming up from influence. The wheel reversed. Okay. And this wheel, man, this guy's like riding a flying wheel, right? Is that what's up? There's fire. There's rain. There's all the elements. This character is riding the flaming, floating, flying wheel, man. Number 10, Infinity. Always be alert and open to perceiving changes in reality and hidden truths under changing masks. So maybe that was your challenge. Maybe that was your challenge, something that you've grown to learn. That, the true story is crazy. You know? Your true destiny is wild, man. It's unbelievable. It's ridiculous. It looks absurd almost. It's so wild, you know? But look, accept that. Accept it. That's the truth. That's truth. That's what the wheel is about. So always be alert and open to perceiving changes in reality and hidden truths under changing masks. Interesting. So look for that crazy stuff and know it. Like, don't get tricked, right? Always be alert and open to that possibility that things are absolutely off the wall and out of control. Okay? That's going to serve you. And for a while, maybe you didn't get it. You had to join. Like, who's this Jesus motherfucker I'm seeing? I know, huh, Jeff? Let me follow you. Look, it's your boy come back, man. Doing it through him, in his name, by his instruction, and working greater miracles. Just like he said. And looking kind of wearing, just like Jesus, the beard, just like Moses, only like Moses, doing the weed thing, just like they said. Laying the hands just like they said, teaching the people just like they said, paypal.me/brother dank. Okay, so look, girl, this is what's up. Let's look at your current type, where you're at right now card. Oh, we turned up to the most high. This is a high point on Periscope. This is Periscope peaking. This is highly valuable content. paypal.me/brother dank. Show your love, show your support, man. We save lives here, dude. I mean, I save people's lives around here, dude. Not to mention money and all sorts of things. Like, keep them out of terrible weddings and everything. What's up, easy money? Okay, here's your next card. This is something you're dealing with right now, huh? Seven of Swords. Okay. So this is also coming in upside down. So similar to how maybe you didn't recognize how crazy things were. Maybe you're not recognizing the awesome power of you, dude. The awesome, blessed, holy power of you. Man. Lady. Jasmine. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. You know about your power? Seven of Wands. Hidden enemies are more dangerous than those who remain in the open. Watch over persons nearby and fear those who are distant. Man, why are you getting all these enemies? I don't see no enemies here. Man, okay, so look. What's up here is as you go about your magical business, see your angel guy, dude? He's got this shield, man. And that's you. That's you, you know what I'm saying? So look, you got your shield up. Maybe you didn't have it up. Let's put it up right now. Because you got enemies that could like sneak up right in here. You got your eye out all up in here. But you also got stuff coming back up. It could just be all over here. So fear the ones you don't know about. See the angel's wisdom right there. All right. What's coming up now? Where we go from here? Oh, girl, you didn't even know it. Okay, again, it's coming up challenging. But look, this is such a good card, dude. This is such a good card. This one came up early. This was the first card I pulled all night, so this is a good one to end it on. So know this is coming full circle. This is a real reading for you, Jasmine. This is real. The sword. Oh my god. Okay, the sword is like the language thing. I talked about this earlier. Now, whenever we got into it, I told the story of when Jesus brought the swords out. You ever heard how Jesus brought the sword out? Jesus told everybody to bring swords. Have you heard that story? Did you know he did that? Did you know he told everybody to get their swords? He said, go get your guns. Did you know he did that? He did that. Alright, here's the deal. Like whenever they were going to take him in, and I'm saying this because this is the Ace of Swords. You see this right here? Okay. Because this is your ace right here. And I want you to recognize it when it comes. So, here's one thing that happened. Whenever they came to take him in and to crucify him and stuff, one of his boys brought their sword out and cut the dude's ear off, and Jesus repaired the man. Okay? Because he was ready to go testify. And he was all about peace, and it wasn't about violence at all. And in fact, it's about healing. Okay? Now, the same man, as things were getting hot, he told his apostles, Y'all bring some y'all bring some swords. Bring some swords, because it's getting hot out here. And so go ahead and bring the swords. And they were like, oh man, look, we got 2 swords right here. He's like, that's enough swords. That's enough swords. Just bring a couple swords. Just 2 of them. And he did this because the prophet said he will be marked among the transgressors. So it was more of like a fashion statement the way Jesus pulled it out. Because yeah, they did see him as a threat. He's like, you know what, if I am a threat, let's just wear these things. Because these are our people, if anybody's our people. And we are ready to fucking, protect ourselves if need be. So yeah, whatever. That type of angle. And Jesus didn't go into town when it was hot. But sometimes you say, yeah, wear those swords. Wear them. But really, when it came down to it, his tongue was a sword. You know what I'm saying? That's where the swords are going. So let's see what it has to say about the Ace of Swords. A strong blade protects peace. But for many, it represents a threat. The same way Jesus was kind of like a threat with his mouth. But a strong blade protects peace. Isn't he the Prince of Peace? A sincere tongue declares injustice. Jesus walked in the temple and called them hypocrites for murdering people because they didn't have weed in their sacrament. Literally. A sincere tongue declares injustice, but without defense succumbs. So you can walk around talking a bunch of stuff. That's true. But it could be a risk to your health, right? That's why Jesus didn't run into town to heal Lazarus and raise him from the dead because it was hot that day. He healed him from across town. Okay? So, but you will not succumb to the injustice because your defense is your sword, is your word, your intention, your language, your belief and your faith and your knowing and your creation, your manifesting your reality right now. That is your defense. That's your protection. So wield that sword, man, in righteousness. Does that make sense? That makes sense. So these are things, everything came out negative, so look, or upside down. Look, the world is crazy, believe it. Watch out as you do your thing, because you got the ace right here. You got the ace right here, man. Come on now, that's a good reading. That's a good reading, man. Come on. That's a good reading right there. That is a good reading. You can screenshot that if you like. If that would help you, you may. If that would help you, you can screenshot it. Yes, ma'am. If that would help you, you can screenshot it. And you can paypal.me/brotherdank if that helps you at all. And we can book some time together and get into it. Was that helpful, though? Vanity, thank you for being here. I'm really getting tired. I'll see you. PayPal.me/brotherdank. Desperately need it right now. Vanity, I was going to call it quits. I did what I could. I tried real hard today. But I'll give you one card. Okay, you're pulling... Wow. You're pulling the 8 of Wands. You're pulling the 8 of Wands. That's a cool card, right? Isn't that awesome? And it looks like... Is that the whole family? Obviously, there's some communication going on. Let me just read you what the 8 of Wands says. The conflict between good and evil is endless. It's up to you to choose which side to fight on. But remember that evil will be punished. Evil will be punished. You can choose to fight down here, but you're going to be punished. You're going to be punished. Be a good little boy or girl. Be a good little boy and girl. And choose love. You can choose this, but it's going to hurt you, man. You don't want to choose death, Vanity. You want to choose life and love, yeah? I'll even pull you another card. Oh, watch out for this as you go about. The 10 of Wands. You pulling all Wands? Nothing is gained without effort. It is therefore right to enjoy what you possess, but be frugal in every acquisition. This angel's just posted up. He's just posted up right there. Just posted up. Isn't that something? And then finally, here's what's incoming. Oh, these guys, watch out for these guys. These guys always come up. These little five of wands. That's funny. You pulled all wands. Look, here's the deal. These guys are a bunch of riffraff. They're making a bunch of noise. Making a bunch of noise. Thank you, Bush Dick Chemtrails. Um, and it's really not worth your energy to go and mix them up. But ultimately, when you catch these little guys, on their own, you gotta learn them. Okay, your birthday's on the 1st. Happy birthday. Mine's coming up on the 10th. Happy belated birthday. Brock Williams, I'm just about done for the day. I am tired. I've been reading. You're welcome. And no one really tipped, but PayPal.me /Brother Dank, or donated rather, or sent funds, because man, I'm trying to help my friend. Rafi. Man, that's another good bearded person. Man. So someone came in here earlier and said something creative in this very Periscope, and I gave him... Are you Rafi? Where's Dirty Rand? Man, you were pulling some obscure bearded people, man. Somebody came in here earlier and pulled one I had never heard before. Like, oh, they said, Fidel Castro. You're coming in here with Rafi and this shit I never even heard of. You're not Rafi, are you? Man, of course. Well, I'm just Rafi. Duh. I'm Rafi. And you know what? Now's the time to support your boy Rafi. PayPal.me /Brother Dank. I am Rafi. I am. PayPal.me /Brother Dank. If you love Rafi, that's me. If you love Rafi. Okay. Okay, you guys. That's it for me. Love and Bloom, I'm sorry. I wish I could just broadcast forever. But I'm going to have to go to the day job tomorrow because nobody donated. So I have to wake up in about 3 hours and go work the job. Where is Baby Chalupa? Dude, you are on some other stuff right now. I don't know about Baby Chalupa or any of these characters. But Brock, that's some pretty stellar trolling. You're coming from all the different directions, and I appreciate it. I truly, truly do. You just got here, you want a reading. Oh my god, I already called it quits, GM. If you hit the PayPal, I'll consider it. I will consider it more hardly, and it's not that I wouldn't give you the free gospel. I'm happy to do it tomorrow, but I did officially shut it down. But I'm willing to open it back up if you twist my arm that way. Good night. I really didn't understand, maybe because I'm half asleep. Okay, well, great. We'll check out the replay, and it might make a little bit more sense. How much? I mean, how much can you give? $5 would be helpful. $20 would be awesome, and I'm probably giving you, time for time, a suggested donation. Probably 15 would be what I would want to give you right now, and probably we get a lot done in the 10 minutes or so it takes to pull a few cards. Does that make sense? But that's just a suggestion. That's just a suggestion. I'm gonna get inspiration. Well, good. That's why I'm here. I'm here to do it with you. I'm here to be present with you. And you guys, again, I'm pushing the exchange today because I'm tired and I've been stretched a little bit thin, but I'm already thin, so I'm dealing. But man, a blessing would be good. Oh, because then I could help my friend and not stress about it. I just don't want to stress about it anymore. So I just want to help my friend. Go rest since you only have 3 hours. I know. Okay. But, I'm willing to call it quits for a day. But man, there were some really good readings here. I'll pull you a card, gosh dang it. I'll pull you one card. Nope, I'll pull you one card. Stick around because I'm pulling you a card. It's not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. I was just being there at the end, a little tired. And so here's a card, though. I'm just going to pull this one. 4 Chalice. This one came up earlier. This one did come up earlier. Okay. What you have is oh wow, it's like a bear and an angel. Man, this is quite a party. This is quite a party, dude. This is quite a party. Okay. There are those who endeavor and yet obtain nothing. There are those so lazy as to refuse gifts. Only those with good sense obtain what they deserve. And let me tell you, buddy, if you got enough sense, you have quite a party going on. Quite a party. But you can try and waste your energy, or you can be lazy and miss out, or you can do it right. But it's calling for good sense, okay? It's calling for good enough sense that to know that you can have this party. That is something you can do, okay? So it's probably like your initial. It's like your initial makeup there. It's kind of what's bringing you in. It's kind of like the place where you're coming from. That's pretty cool. So where you're at right now, looking at what's that? The six of wands. 6 of wands. You got a little angel lighting the way here, but it's kind of dark out, dude. Sixes are tough. So this is kind of where you're at right now. If you live in truth, you will feel safe, even in the dark. If you live of lies, you will always walk in the fear of being discovered. Wow. So live in the truth, and you'll always be safe, right? You can keep up this magnificent party if you stay true. Okay? And here's what's coming up down the pipe. Even though it might be a little dark right now, it's good. You're safe. Ooh, coming up, you got the Emperor, dude. The Emperor. That's not a bad thing coming down the pipe. So, dude, you got it. You got it. Emperor. Let's see what the Emperor does. Well, first of all, this angel is giving him like Reiki or something right now. He's got fire. And what is he? That's outgoing? Oh, it's incoming. Oh, this is reverse. This is actually his left hand. So that's his incoming. That's his outgoing. Okay. Seek power, but only for good. Strength, but only to defend yourself. Stability, but only to offer security. Okay, bro? Only to offer security. So, I mean, that's how the Emperor rolls. That's how he keeps it all going crazy and delicious and nice and tidy and steadfast and and assured and solid. Solid, man. Okay. Well, I can't say these cards indicate anything but a cool, awesome life for you, buddy. Let me let you screenshot these if you like. You can screenshot that if you like. I don't know if people want to or not. It's like they don't want to. Okay. Now I'm totally going to sleep, though. For a couple hours. Yes, that is me, Brother Dank. PayPal.me/Brother Dank. This was the last call, and a lot of people made it for hashtag tarot, hashtag reading. Donate, please, for the card. Hashtag intuitive, hashtag guide, hashtag love, hashtag life, hashtag advice, hashtag help, hashtag meditation. PayPal.me/Brother Dank. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow me across your preferred platform. Email me at dankministries@gmail.com and send me a DM and all that. Stay up. Stay good. Be good. Stay positive, be well, do right, and fear no man.